This is an explanation of question 12 and 13 on exercise 19.3. The first one is about 3 tennis balls inside in a tube, and the first thing you're asked to do is to get the volume of a tennis ball in terms of pi. Now I'm going through this so that you have the language of the questions and that you see how to lay them out. So the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Write down your formula from the log tables, and in this case the tennis ball has a radius of 3, so 4/3 pi r cubed, that turns out to be 36 pi centimeters cubed because we are doing volume. The next part is part B, and it asks you to find the radius and the height of the tube. This is a very important concept. The radius, because the ball fits exactly into the tube, the radius of the ball and the radius of the tube are the same. The height of the tube, well, that's 3, so this whole section here is 6, and I have 6, 6 and 6, giving me a height of the cylinder of 18 centimeters, and I've shown my workings there. The next part is to find the volume of the cylinder. Write down the formula, pi r squared h. Pi is, it says in terms of pi, r squared, and the height is 18. So it's 162 pi centimeters cubed. Part 3, find the fraction of the volume of the tube that is taken up by the 3 tennis balls. So I put the fraction, the amount of volume taken up by the tennis balls, out of the whole volume of the cylinder. So there were 3 tennis balls. Some of you forgot to do that. There were 3 tennis balls. And pi cancels out there, and that turns out to be 2/3 is taken up by the tennis balls. Question 13 was more challenging, but you did a very good job on it. You have a capsule, which is like a tablet, and you have to find the volume of the capsule. It didn't say what to do with pi, so I took pi as pi on the calculator. It is in gold at the bottom of your calculator. Now, when I look at this shape of this capsule, which is quite tiny, I see hemisphere, cylindrical part in the middle, and hemisphere at the end. I have one here, so if you can see, that's what we're talking about there, a little capsule like that with 2 round ends. Okay, so the volume of the capsule is equal to the volume of the cylinder plus hemisphere, but your 2 hemispheres is a sphere, so I just did 1 sphere to make life easy. Formula for volume of a cylinder, volume of a sphere. Now, to get our measurements, the radius of the hemisphere is 3 millimeters. The radius of that cylindrical part there in the middle, I'll just put a line here, it might help, and a line here. The radius of that cylindrical part in the middle is 3 as well. Now, what am I missing? The height of the cylinder. Well, if you turn that on its side, the height will be, it's 20, but take away 3 here and take away 3 here. So this part in the middle is 14. So 3, 14, 4, 3. So the height of the cylinder is 14. So pi r squared h, 4/3 pi r cubed, into the calculator, got this answer, rounded it off because I think I was told to. Okay, part B. How much, the capsules are put into a box, and there are 24 capsules in the box. Okay, so excuse my make and do here. This is what it looks like. The capsules go into the box like that. Remember now that the diameter of each capsule is 6 millimeters. Okay, and I'm going to use that here. There are, I just did this drawing out again. Yeah, so 8 going across here and 3 going down here. Well, 6 8's 48, and 3 that way gives you 18. So I'm trying to find the dimensions of the box to get the volume of the box first. Now, I know now that this is 48. This is 6. No, it's not. This is 18. But how high is the box? Well, the height of the box, mine doesn't fit perfectly, is the height of the capsule. So the height of the capsule was back up here, 20. So to get the volume of the box now, I have the height of the box, the width and the length. And it doesn't matter which you put first because you're multiplying it out and it all works out in the end. So how much of the box is not occupied by the capsules? Well, I'm going to find out how much is occupied by the capsules. I'm going to go back up here to, that's the volume of one capsule. I have 24 of them. So the volume of the box, take away 24 capsules. These are the numbers on the calculator and that is the answer. And well done to those of you who did that now because there was a bit of thinking and nice question, I thought.